5 months ago, I said,
today is going to be my first day of documenting my manifestation journey.
And I've been on a journey ever since to reach my goals. What are some of my goals? Well, I would like to have 5,000 subscribers within a year. I also want to make steady creative income. There are other dreams that could happen pretty much at any time. Going on a Hawaiian vacation, interviewing a prominent author, writing a book, hosting a successful podcast with a successful podcast company. Here is my update for week 20 and 21. Wow. I can't believe we're already in October. What the heck? Happy October to my fellow peace seekers. Welcome to this channel where we're going to lean into joy and highlight the value that life has to show us. I feel like October is probably the best month of the year, honestly, because I just do not have any other month, even, considering December, that I feel as creative. I feel like there's so much joy, mainly because of Halloween, but then also because the season is just like visibly changing. Anyway, this is just going to be a good month. I'm claiming it now. We are on week 20 and 21 of my manifestation journey, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit intimidating. The more I get closer and closer to having this be like a years long journey of being like, oh shoot, I'm nowhere near my goal. But I feel like I should be past the fear portion of this. I don't want to acknowledge the fear, because the more that you entertain it, the more that it infiltrates your confidence, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, fear is real, but like stop letting it be so present for you, because it's gonna, you can talk yourself out of so many beautiful things if you let yourself. Anyway, one of the things that I've learned about combating fear is to like really, I know this is so obvious, so day one of mindfulness, but is to really lean into the mindfulness practices that are not just like meditate, breathe, visualize. Like, some of the little things that I need to do, something that I've implemented this like past week, is I started a little like a little folder in my notes app of the things that I love, which is inspired from the fact that I like have a TikTok folder, a TikTok collection that it's just labeled like good, which is just only good things, only things that can make me happy or things that make me laugh. Like, I go to the good folder whenever I want to feel good about myself. So I've decided to implement that in other areas of life. So my good folder in my notebook has just like quotes of things that I really love and that bring me encouragement, or they have like pictures of my cat, like pictures of my cat that make me smile. If you're a sensitive person and life just feels annoying, which it does often for me, just get like start a notes folder of just like the things that make you happy, and just like you'll catch yourself thinking about putting things in it, and it will lift your spirits. That's one thing about like getting to my dreams, is I have to realize one thing about fulfilling any of my dreams is realizing, like, in order for me to get to my dreams, I have to act as if, like, for real. I for real have to act as if it is already here and it will be here. So one of those things is just like, I recognize that my life that I want is filled with so much joy. So I like consistently, I have to put effort into being joyful and happy, because that's what I want my dream life to look like, and that's what it will look like. Some of my things on my dream list are that I want to be financially stable, and that just means like I just don't want to have to worry. On top of like not wanting to worry about money, I also want to go on a Hawaiian vacation. I've kind of changed my mindset on the Hawaiian vacation thing and reframed it as, I want to go on like trips and adventures right now and eventually work my way up to a Hawaiian vacation, because you have to focus on like the tangible little things first before you can get to the grand thing, because it'll raise your vibration up to where you'll get there one day. You will get there one day. There's somebody walking by towards my car, and I hope that they're not walking to me. Okay, I don't think they're walking to me, but okay, no, they're walking past me. But isn't that freaky? Okay. Some things that have recently brought me joy and raised my vibration that'll help me get to my goals are like, my husband and I went on a trip to celebrate my aunt and uncle's birthday anniversary thing, and they live out of state, so we went out of state and stayed in this beautiful hotel. Went to these really beautiful waterfalls in Minnesota, the Minnehaha Falls. It was so gorgeous. It was such a nice reset. It just felt like I could breathe for like a minute, being reminded of just how beautiful life is. And it made me feel like, okay, everyone deserves to witness the world's beauty. Something else I've been doing is going to farmers markets. I love the farmers market. I like to support local businesses, to have non-GMO products in my body, and then to know that I'm taking my dollar away from a big corporation and putting it into something that it feels much more substantial, impactful, is like a nice feeling. Creatively, what I'm working on in my channels are, I want to stop creating out of fear and creating out of like, I have to make this successful because I have to have my channels grow, and just simply creating out of like, I like to do these things, and I want to connect with other people that want to see the content that I like, you know? I'm excited about just creating freely and not creating with the idea of success in mind, because although that is a good thing to keep in mind, it shouldn't be the driver. The driver should first and foremost just be expression. And then maybe secondary could be, I want to make this good and appeal, and I want it to appeal to people, but like overall, I want to express without fear limiting me. So where I'm at with my goals, my channel statistics. So I want to have 5,000 subscribers for my book channel and this channel, because my pop culture channel, I really don't believe could get there, because my content is so sporadic that I just don't really feel like it matters. This channel has 719 subscribers. My pop culture channel has 1,700 subscribers. And then my book channel has 519 subscribers. And, you know, I want to be proud of knowing that, like, I came from like not knowing anything about how to make videos to now I feel like I should be happy with, like, okay, I know the landscape a little bit. Some people like my channels, like, just be proud of that, like, sit in that. And then also from here on, we can create freely, because we know that there at least will be some people to enjoy it and to root for you. Like, people want to see the things that you want to express. And the people that don't stick around, the subscribers that you lose, are just on a different path. So create for the people that are on your path. Also, speaking of channel statistics, there has been such an ebb and flow in the money. I say money as if like it's a serious word. It's really not, with how little money I've made on YouTube. But there's been such an ebb and flow in the money that I've made. Like, this year is the first year that I've been monetized. And I've only had to pay out 2 times. In order to be paid on YouTube, you have to at least make $100. And then anything from there, they just give it to you. Last month, I made $4 total because I was not uploading and I didn't know what the heck to post. This month, I've made $10 because Love is Blind has come out and my channel is like really focused on posting Love is Blind videos. And so I am happy about the fact that I'm making a little more, even though it is $10. It is just like, well, I mean, at least it's not like 4. The month before that, I made 100 something. I've only made $100 2 times this year, this whole entire year. And it's really exciting to see like how much it can ebb and flow, but it's not fun when you're at the lowest part of those metrics. Oh, yeah. So in total, I've made like $230 something, I think. I'm just glad to even have the ability. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad to have the ability to create. I'm glad that YouTube sees value in paying people. And they also give you little like perks and treats. Like, they just gave us $10 for Subway. I don't like Subway, so I'm giving it to my husband. My takeaway from these past couple of weeks is just that there's so much freedom and expression and so much energy to be gained from just expressing without fear. And my goal for next week is to write more, at least 3 different writing prompts. that I feel proud of, because one of my goals is to write like a book. And I want to get good enough at writing so that I can feel comfortable coming out with a book. That is so far from right now, but yeah, that's what my goal is for next week. I am just loving life right now. I feel so at peace. I feel so in tune with so much joy. And I really hope that wherever you are, whoever you are, that you are feeling joy, or if you don't feel joy or peace, that you can have time for healing and restoration, because we all needed that. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or night.